Hello coaches, welcome back to the Modern Soccer Coach Breakdown. This week we're going to talk about something that is not really discussed in the world of coach and training methodologies, but I believe it should be. You hear a lot about attacking overloads and how important they are. We rarely talk about attacking underloads, but hopefully this will shine a light on the importance of them and maybe get the wheels turning into session design and some ideas on the training pitch. As always, please give it a like and a subscribe below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to get as much content out there as we can. Thanks so much for the support. Here we go, attacking underloads. Okay, so this is a topic that I became aware of only a few years ago. Moritz, Kossmann, one of the top follows on social media. I had him on the podcast. The full interview below. Shares a lot of work on coaching ideas and tactical ideas and communicating that with training methodology. And I watched his work and I saw this training underloads, attacking situations where the defensive team have the overload rather than the attacking team have the overload. So I'm going to look at 3 different ideas that Moritz has shared on his social media. Again, check out the interview below, one we did a few years ago. In this breakdown, I'm going to look at 3 different ideas that he shared and some ideas that I believe are really realistic to the demands of the game and can perhaps change the way we look at attacking situations from underloads to overloads and maybe make these a little bit more creative for the players and emphasize aspects like dribbling that can help players in attacking situations. Okay, here we go. 3 ideas. So the first game is a 4-team attacking 1 goal with a goalkeeper, a 3v3v3v3. The ball restarts with the coach plays it into any team. Each team is going against the other team, so it's a 3v10 effectively. You have to get over the line before you're allowed to score. Up to the coach, you can make the team have to go back across the line before they can attack if they win the ball to stop teams from getting rebounds or going back, or you can allow rebounds just to stand. This is a crazy game, but you can play it in a tournament format. If you score, you can leave the pitch. We used to have this game years ago. We called it Wembley at home, and I saw it and I thought, this isn't realistic to the modern game. But in closer perspective, I think it is, because you get used to 1v1 situations, you get used to those transitional moments, and you get used to attacking outnumbered where you have to find solutions against compact defenses. Really competitive game, players really enjoy it, and it gets you into the mindset of training in difficult attacking conditions where you don't have the advantage of the overload and you have to create something out of nothing. Really fun game. This is a second game, 2v3 with goalkeepers. You play it in short intervals, 30 to 45 seconds. If the ball goes out, it always restarts with the team that has the underload. So it's just a game where players have to problem solve more off the dribble than using an attacking overload. So maybe it's hold on to the ball rather than just playing combination plays. Maybe it's hold on to the ball a little bit longer to problem solve. Then it asks questions of the defensive team. How are they going to react? And you would be surprised with how creative players are in these situations and how the attacking team with the underload have a little bit more success than you might think in these situations. Again, really good game to change the mindset that you have to have an overload to score a goal. And this is the third one, personal favourite. 4v3 in the initial build and then a 3v4 in the attacking half with a +1 to use on either side if you need it. So you're trying to mirror more of a match situation. It's common in a game to have that advantage, numerical advantage in the build, but what you typically see higher up the pitch as teams progress is that +1 advantage or +2 advantage is wiped out and you're at an underload when you're into the attacking final third. So you've got a 4v3 initially. You can have a minimum 5 passes before a team can progress the ball. Then once they go into 3v4, they can use the neutral as support, but they can't use the neutral in the attack. So they have to problem solve again. You can see different solutions in this. And again, it really challenges the attacking team to find these solutions without a numerical advantage to possess the ball. So again, you might see a little bit more dribbling or you might see more creativity with movement. But a game that I think replicates a situation that a team is going to be exposed to on a match day for sure. So there you have it, coaches. Some ideas from Moritz Kossmann on making your sessions not even a little bit realistic, a little bit more challenging for the players in attacking situations. Something that I was really guilty of in my early years as a coach was to overload a 5v3 or sometimes a 5v2 in the attacking situation. Yes, you have confidence, and yes, it feels good for attackers to get those repetitions in front of goal, but do you maybe create a false sense of security of what the game actually demands? So by using underload situations, yes, it's more challenging. Yes, it replicates situations that the players can face in games. But also, we talk a lot today about how the dribblers are out of the game or how players aren't as creative. What are the impacts of session design on that? I think a lot, and I think these types of conversations are good to have with the coaching staff or a director of methodology. And maybe implementing these here, and you don't have to have it all underloads, but maybe introducing them, one or two a week, and just drip feeding them into the program and seeing how players react and seeing what happens on a match day in relation to that can give you a little bit more feedback on whether training is becoming challenging or match realistic or enjoyable for players as well. So really good stuff for Moritz Kossmann. Definitely check him out. I've got his social media link below, and I've got the interview below that we did with him a few years ago, and we talk about these underload situations. Moritz is different class. He's one of the best high quality sharers out there on social media, so definitely give him a follow. Check out his work, follow his work, subscribe to his work, support his work. And we really thank him for coming on the show back then, and we're still following him right now. So thanks so much. Before you go, please give it a like and a subscribe. If you've got any topics that you want covered, please put them on the comments below, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.